The Phoenician Resort in Scottsdale has propelled several young chefs into national recognition. The pastry chef there is Richard Ruskell. In 1999, he was honored as one of the top 10 pastry chefs in the U.S. by Chocolatier magazine. Appropriately then, here is dark and white mint chocolate bomb. The white mint chocolate is begun by chopping fresh mint roughly. It is steeped in boiling heavy cream. Steep for about a half an hour.
After the cream and the mint has steeped a half hour, I return it to a boil. I combine the egg yolks and the powdered sugar and whisk them together until they're light in color. I pour the cream and the mint over the egg yolks. And whisk to combine. I take the gelatin that has been soaking, take it out of the water, squeeze any excess water out, and add that to the hot cream. I whisk this together to melt the gelatin.
The mixture is strained into melted white chocolate. After the mixture has cooled to body temperature, whipped cream is folded in.
I combine about a third of it with the chocolate mixture, fold that in to lighten it. And then I combine the rest. After folding, this mousse needs to rest in the refrigerator for about a half an hour to an hour in order to firm up enough to pipe. Next, I'll be making the dark chocolate mousse that goes on the outside of the bomb, and the recipe calls for sugar, water, whole eggs, egg yolks, bittersweet chocolate, and heavy cream. I'm going to put the eggs and the egg yolks into the mixing bowl and attach the whisk attachment.
The sugar and water are combined.
And cook this syrup to soft ball.
With chocolate, temperature is everything. The chef is testing the melted dark chocolate. The eggs are beaten on medium speed.
When the temperature of the syrup reaches 248 degrees, which is soft ball, I remove it from the heat and very carefully pour it down the side of the bowl of the mixer. I don't want it to touch the beaters and spread the syrup all over. So just carefully pour it down the side while the mixer is running. When I've added all the syrup, I turn the mixer up to about 3/4 speed, not completely full speed, and let it beat until cool.
Two of the components for the dessert are the dark melted chocolate and the beaten eggs and sugar mixture.
Now I need to combine all three components to make the mousse. I'm first going to take about a third of the heavy cream, put it into my chocolate, which has been cooled to about 100 degrees. I'm going to whisk that in vigorously because I don't want the chocolate to set up. So I've just lightened the chocolate up with the heavy cream And now I can begin folding in the zabaione, which is what gives the mousse its lightness. Fold very carefully so you don't deflate the mousse. I don't want to completely fold in the previous amounts before I add in the rest of everything, because I don't want to deflate the mousse too much.
The dark chocolate mixture is piped into a FlexiPan mold.
But that's all I want. And then you fill as many molds as you need.
Then the mint white chocolate mixture.
And actually plunge the pastry bag into the center of the dark chocolate mousse so the middle is filled with the white mint. Okay? And even out the top. This needs to go into the freezer and rest until it's completely frozen.
The frozen dessert is coated with a combination of melted chocolate and cocoa butter using a paint sprayer. The bombe is presented with a variety of chocolate shapes.